Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Velus Jones now on the return. Ooh, a big lift from the coverage team there. And he's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go from the Superdome. Velus Jones now on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's second and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Patrick to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun. It's Mahomes. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch is good for 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught, it's Alvin Kamara. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the bench.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. But if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll take this to about the 28. Devon Gontar there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, these out. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many...
And he will get into the end zone! Kendrick Miller, touchdown Saints. Loopy now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down before he takes this to the other side of midfield. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Just Jadeveon Clowney. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So after one, the Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And it's caught. It's Robinson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. For a moment, was taken down after a solid return.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. On the move left, and he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Dutt. Connects with his big tight end, man Hurts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
On the give, it's Tracy. And a good run there. Get him 5 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart, escaping the pressure right. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big play on fourth down. 31 yards. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
This is caught at 2. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And that will go for a gain of about 4. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll get this 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that pass play.
That's good.
First
For
down,
Saints.
New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. And come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. To the air on second down. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
Yellow, 50, yellow. 15.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver.
It's now second and 10.
It's second down.
30-yard line.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Mahomes. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On first down, Dart. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. On first and 10, here is Dart. Dart downfield by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. At their own 28-yard line. They'll run with Tracy. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. Brings up second down. From the 34, here's second and 4. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. There's a third down and 4. And it brings up third down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. First and 10 at their own 24-yard line. First down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Mahomes now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Outside, it's complete. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Mahomes. Throw right side to Olave. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of Nas.
That's another Saints first down.
Mahomes now to throw again. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 19-yard
Right
line.
back to the air for Mahomes. Pushed out to his right. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. But clean. Touchdown, New Orleans.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 48, Giants 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5. Come up now for second down and 4. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Dart forced out wide, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Makes the score Saints 28, Giants 14. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. One of the Giants has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll dodge one would-be tackle. Wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Out of shotgun. It's Dark. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to get the football. And they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a 3-tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So you can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield. The rookie out of Penn State, Abdul Carter, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. 44 yards. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run here with Kamara.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal. At the
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Miller. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. They're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Chris Olave, touchdown Saints. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Groupie now, on for the extra point. Oh, there's a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, the ball's out. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, that's Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
First down, Giants.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling to the left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Throwing again is Ewers. Oh, in trouble, and there he goes. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer.
Giants 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second down. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. On the ground, it's Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
39-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop the throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Now Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he won't quite make it to the pylon. He's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play on fourth down. 38 this game away. First down and goal. Kamara going to try to pull his way in. And he's got another one. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. Rupi able to add the extra point. The Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he's got it at the 1. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's first down. You've got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down.
He works free. Right side. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Yellow, yellow. 480.
To an E goes Mahomes. And that should wrap it up.